Hey guys, today we are learning how to solve probability questions, and they can be tough at times, but this should help. So what you will need to know is first you'll need to know how many of each different thing you have. Like if you have colored cards, you need to know how many of different colors you have and how many of those colors you have. Or if you have a coin, you need to know how many coins you have times that by 2 because you have 2 heads and 2 tails. So then after that, you get your theoretical probability, which means it's what you're guessing will happen. Like, so if you have 2 coins, you would have to have a 50-50 chance because you have 2 heads and 2 tails. And then after that, you would do your experiment like you would flip the coins. So after you do that however many times you want, you would get the experimental probability. So the experimental probability is the thing you get after you do the experiment, and it's different from the theoretical probability because it's what actually happened, and it could be completely different than what you guessed. So it could be 3 heads to 1 tail, or 3 tails and 1 head, or all heads or all tails. And so I have an example problem right here. So let's say you have 3 brown cards, 2 red cards, 5 yellow cards, 2 blue cards, 4 green cards, 7 gray cards, and 8 orange cards. And so what you would do is you would figure out what you have out of that. So let's start off with orange. You would have to have 8 out of 31 chances of pulling an orange card because there's 31 in total. You have 8 orange. And so if you wanted to pull a brown, you would have 3 out of 31 chances, and so on. So after you figure all that out, you would do your experiment, and I did this earlier, and I only did this 5 times. And yes, I know it says 31, and I screwed that up, but let's just say it's 5. So I pulled one. For my green, it's 1/5 that I pulled. For gray, it's 0/5. For blue, 0/5. For orange, 1/5. For red, 1/5. For brown, 0/5. And for yellow, 2/5. So it wasn't what I was expecting, but now I know how to do this, and it's not always what you want. Like I might wanted 5 gray and no orange, or 3 red, 2 brown, and none of the rest. And now that I went over all that, now you know how to do probability questions.